Okay, so you start seed time, and what does that look like? So are you working?
I'm still working my day job, yep.
And you're like, how do you start growing this business?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the crazy thing for me in this whole thing was that this is 2008. Like most people don't know what a blog is.
Yeah.
You know, very few people are reading them, and making money is really difficult from them as well. And yet we feel like God's saying, I don't want you to go find another job. Just become a full-time blogger. And anyway, it was just a really, really crazy thing. Because again, I'd been working on it for a year and was making a total of $100 a month. And now I'm stepping out into full-time blogger status. So but I remember like that first month stepping out into this, and I remember just the peace of being in God's will and doing what He has for you to do, like just so superseded any concerns of the lack of income that we had coming in. And, you know, and it's still like, there's still fears running through my brain, but there was a sense of peace through it all. And so we just kept on working, or I really at that point, because you weren't really doing much, you know, just kept on working day in and day out through each month. And we just watched the income from that blog just continue to grow up until the point where it's 9 months later, and it superseded, it went past what I was making in my day job. And then 6 months later, it doubled again. And it's like, only God could have done this. Like, and I just remember, like, we both like stood in awe just as God just did this thing and opened up unique doors, and just everything just started falling into place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's miraculous.
So let me ask you a couple of questions. What have you been able to do financially, looking back now, that you wouldn't have been able to do then?
You mean?
Like what?
Everything.
Having the freedom, the financial freedom, like what have you been able to
So,
do?
yeah, I mean, from when we were engaged, like we had dreams of being able to really impact people's lives through our giving. And, you know, we had dreams of, we want to be able to give away millions of dollars. Like this is, you know, when we were completely broke, like God just put these dreams in our heart.
Yeah.
And so, but at that point it was, all right, this person just had a crisis, or this GoFundMe, like I really would love to support this. And it's like, all right, let's see if we can find $5. Like,
or
you know,
someone's birthday, you know.
scrounge up some change, like see, like, you know, that's what it was. And that's where it starts for a lot of people. And it's like, and it's important to run with that when you're in that season, but it's also a lot more fun when you can start adding zeros, you know, to that. And anyway, and we've just been able to experience some of that and been able to increase the number of zeros. And I'm just really, really thankful that God has allowed us to do that. And we've been in a position to be able to do that. And to be honest, like that has been one of the main motivators for us to fight through the work that it takes, you know, to achieve some level of financial freedom, and to go through some of the hard things you have to go through to pay off debt, or to, you know, increase your income with your job, or any of these things. You know, it's not just about us. Like it's about the people that we can impact around us.
Yeah.
And that's been a huge motivator.
How much have you been able to give away?
Go ahead.
So we had a goal of being able to give away $1 million by age 40. And we reached that goal at age 39 and 8 months. And that's just something that, this is a personal goal. It's just an arbitrary number, but it's just something that we had. And it's been really sweet that God has just graciously allowed us to reach that goal. And it's been something we've just high-fived over.
Just gonna high five you on that one too, because it's pretty baller. So like, when you say you've given away $1 million, is that like through, like, you've paid off someone's car, or like, what does that look like?
A lot of different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was one person we helped buy a car. There've been a lot of different things, a lot of different ministries and organizations we've supported.
And then a lot of individuals too.
You know, obviously our local church.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really love the individual opportunities. I really love anonymous giving, where I get to sneak around like James Bond and like
fun.
trying to find ways to get something into someone's hand or possession without them knowing about it. And like, it's really, really fun, because we have some of those situations where I can't wait to get to heaven to kind of see the tape played back, where I can see the look on their face, because I wasn't able to get a camera there, you know, and see those moments where someone experienced a blessing from God that we got to participate in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.